She said take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a money, I'm a dog.
Alright, today we got 32 stops, 35 packages. Pickup, swipe to finish. Alright, let's go. Alright, now we can start scanning our packages. Don't click. Yeah. And then we can scan. QR code right there. You see, it'll tell you what stop. And then you see, I just write what stop they are after I scan it. That way I can put them in the car in order of the route. Bakers, what's up? It's your boy Pat Baker back again with another video. Shout out to all the bakers out there baking it up, getting that cake, getting that dough, getting a slice of the pie, or the whole pie. What's going on? It's Sunday morning. As you see, I opened up with a showing you the route that we got this morning. So it was scheduled for 8:15 to 11:45. They gave us a 32 stop route with, I think, was it 35 packages? I think I seen. So yeah, so we got 50. So yesterday I did a Saturday route for 47 stops. So we got 15 less stops in around the same time frame. So, and it looks like it's pretty much close to the same area. Generally look like Woodlands, maybe a little touch of the Tomball area. If you're in Houston, you know what that is, far north. So yeah. But that's what we got going on this morning. We see if we can finish before 11:45, which I think we should, honestly. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. You know what? I probably should have went the other way. Well. Oh, but they got me going like that. Okay, I see what they got me doing. Alright, so, but yeah, so I'm about to head to the first stop right now. At the beginning, you seen me showing you how I scan the label, the QR code. Scan the QR code, pull up, it shows you what stop it is. I just write that stop down. So I would suggest you having a pen or marker to go ahead and mark those packages if you're picking up from a same day location. Now, if you're picking up from a regular Amazon warehouse, right, that does regular Amazon deliveries and flex deliveries, those labels are already numbered. Okay, so with those, they already come printed out. The stop is on there. Now, I've seen some people, you know, if they just want to write the stop bigger, you know, I've seen people do that from the Amazon locations. They'll write it bigger so they can easily identify it, I guess. When I was doing those, how it was printed on the sticker on there, I was fine with that. But the same day locations, which is the ones I prefer, because it's flex drivers only. For those, you definitely have to write what stop it is down. So you scan the QR code. It say now, it say well, if the QR codes work, because sometimes the label will be kind of bunched up, or how they label it, it'll be like folded or something like that. Then you can just start typing the address in that same search bar you seen. You start typing the address in, and bam, you'll see it'll pull up that stop, and then you'll see what stop it is on your route. And so remember, stop 2 is the first stop. It'll highlight green anyway as the next stop or current stop. And yeah, so technically stop 33 is going to be my 30-second stop. So, but yeah, so once I do that, then that way I can number them, I can arrange them in my car how I want to. Normally when it's like over 30, I'll put maybe the first 10 to 15 stops in the back seat. If it's like over 40 packages, I'll put like the first 20 stops in the back seat, just to kind of where it's not too packed in my back, or where it's hard to find. Like all of it'll fit in the back, right? But you want to be able to easily find it, pull it out, scan it, see what stop it is. So for me, that's how I arrange it. I did the same thing even when I was doing this in my Altima. I did the same way. So I would have definitely advised getting you a pen or marker so you can write on the label what stop it is. You scan the QR code or type the address in, and that stop will pop up, and what number stop it is will pop up for you. And that's like the first part of, you know, getting organized and arranging so your route goes smoothly. You don't want to have to be digging through packages trying to scan every label and see which one it is, or trying to find an address or something like that. You don't want to be doing all that when you're you know, at your stop. You want to move as efficiently, as quickly as possible. So, but I'm about to, and even if you've seen in my past videos, I get out, I easily grab the package, scan it, and I'm, you know, going to place it at the door. You know, so you never see me rummaging through any packages or anything like that. But yeah, so once I get into the route, I'll go ahead and give you a call back. Y'all, so I'm at stop 5 right now, just to give y'all an idea. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. This is 10, 11. You know, so that's what I mean when I'm not never rummaging through packages. And then right here, so picking up. See, as soon as you scan it, it turns green. So you got the right one. Continue. Bam, so now it's time for me to take my picture. Alright, so we emptied the back seat. We're at stop 16. So this is what we got in the back right here. Alright, y'all, so we're halfway through the route. You see I just dropped off stop 16, headed to stop 17, and it is 9:53. So just a little under 2 hours before the route ends, but we're already halfway through, so it's looking pretty good as far as finishing early so far. Worst case scenario, right on time. But yeah, we're in the back. You see the back seat's empty. We're working out the trunk now.
on your right.
It's been looking good so far. Did I do any apartments? I haven't done any apartments. Did a gated community. But yeah, I was able to get in the gate pretty easy. And let's see, is this 23? Yeah, it's 23 right here. Alright, and I'm about to pull up and drop this one off. And I will touch base with y'all in just a minute. Alright, y'all. So we headed to the last stop. It is 10:49. So we should get to the last stop at 10:52. So, hey, this route was supposed to be to 11:45. So I think we did good. 32 stops. The stops were really close to each other.
Turn left, then in 200 feet turn right.
Neighborhoods was really
At the stop sign,
close
turn right onto Cliff Hill
in
Road.
proximity, and it was some beautiful neighborhoods. So yeah, we looking good.
In half a mile, turn right
So
to
yeah,
enter
we'll be
a
wrapped
private
up
road.
at 10:52, almost an hour earlier. Hey, can't ask for better timing. And a lot of the routes, you know, they do a good job. Amazon does a really good job at navigating these and mapping these out, mapping these routes out for you. You are able to make adjustments. Like sometimes you may pass up one to go to get the other one, but that's because maybe that's all in that neighborhood. So we're gonna go get that one. We'll pass up this stop, go get that stop, and we'll grab that stop on the way out. That's their seems to be their logic about it. So, but you're able to adjust it. If you feel like I want to knock this and out right here instead of doing it this way, you're able to adjust it and go do that first. But I just whatever they have, I've been following, and
turn right to enter a private road.
It's
then
been
in
working
300
out.
feet turn left.
Oh, this is gated. I think they gave me a gate code. Let me show y'all real quick. Check this out. This is the neighborhood I'm about to go in. Let me see if this works. Oh, there's so many gate codes. So let me put y'all down and see which one works. So I got in, y'all. They had the right gate code. Beautiful.
Turn left onto a driveway.
I think it's this first one right here. Let's see. Yup. I'm gonna go around to the other one so I can just drive on out. There you go. Beautiful neighborhood. Alright, y'all. So we are done exiting out of this neighborhood. And we're done. Finished early. Love it. So just a couple of things. You seen at the beginning us getting started, scanning, numbering, doing the route, putting them in order. Prior to that, what I would do is when you go into the app and they show you all the different Amazon locations or whatever, you can get on Google and type in that Amazon location, whether it's AM, it'll be like VA01 or whatever the case may be. It may be a part of town with some numbers. Google could pull up those locations so you can navigate and you can see, okay, wait, which ones are close to me? I would look up the closest same day and the closest regular Amazon locations to you. That way you know you can just organize your
about 2 miles. Take a slight
in your
right
app
turn onto
for your offers, and you can only see offers for those locations. You know, because at first you're gonna see offers for everything, you know, and it'll be on different sides of town, you know, places 40, 30 minutes away from you or whatever. So, you know, if you stay in a large city, if you stay in a smaller city, y'all may only have like a handful of locations or whatever, but you still want to find out which one is closer to you, so you can just filter for those locations. And then once you filter for those locations, then you know, okay, you can make that. That's all you see. You kind of get an idea of what's available and things like that. Because it seems like, depending on the location, some routes may go faster than others. Some may sit around for a little while. Some may offer more of one type of route than the other. You know, routes start from 1 hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to 3.5, 4 hour and 4.5. So, but based on the location, you know, though the availability for those routes and the time, you know, could vary. Now you'll see them all around the clock, but when I say the availability, they may go quicker. They may, certain times of the day may go faster. So I always like, in my app and out here, it seems like they're normally like 2 days ahead. So like I've already scheduled Monday and Tuesday. It's Sunday. So right now I'm waiting on Wednesday evening to become available. And you know, I just keep going in, looking. Normally, it's available later around the time I'm looking to work. So probably after 5 today, those times will be available, if that makes sense. But I would do that first. You know, once you get approved, once you go through everything, okay, let me see where these locations are, because you may see them driving around town and you don't know which one is which. And once you do that, then you figure out the schedule. And then if you're one of those people that's kind of like nervous, kind of hesitant or whatever, just do like an hour or 2 hour route, right? They're not going to hit you with 40 packages in 2 hours, you know. So do something just to kind of go through it and kind of get a feel for it. And then now if you have the personality where you just, hey, I'll figure it out as I go, well then yeah, go ahead and do a longer route and just get into it. But I think the main thing is identifying what the stuff is, so you know what's close to you, so you can filter your app to only see those offers. Next, once you decide whatever route you're gonna go with, you pull up to pick up. Make sure you got something to write with, so you can mark those things off. Like I said, the regular Amazon centers, warehouses have it already numbered, but it may be too small for you. You know, you may want to write on it bigger, whatever the case may be. Do that. And I told you, once you scan, and I showed you at the beginning what the route is, you swipe to accept. When they pull up the itinerary, you can hit that search bar, scan the QR code on the label, type in the address, and you can see what those stops are, so you can organize your, I put the later stops, the later numbers in the back, and then the earlier stops in the front. That way you're not, like, you see how I had mine numbered. Like, I'm not looking for nothing. I want to pull up, scan, drop it off, and let's keep going. I'd rather go through all that at the beginning on the pickup. Now I see some people, I don't know, they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they organize it by, because it'll tell you, like, if it's a package, if it's an envelope, if it's a large box, or, it'll give you a description. So maybe people, and their thing is, let me just load up as quick as I can, then I go and I'll figure it out like that. Whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. For me, I like numbering it off by stop and getting all that stuff situated while I'm loading up, because when I'm out on the route, I don't want to be trying to think and search and find and all that stuff like that. That's my philosophy. Yeah, and my goal is always to finish earlier, right? I want to maximize my time. If I can spend less time and make a certain amount of money. That's what I wanted. I want to make as much as I can in the smallest amount of time as I can.
Take a slight left turn.
Right? So that's always the goal. If I finish 20 minutes early, 30 minutes early, an hour early, to me that's a win. Because I'm starting my evening, I'm starting my day, I'm running errands, I'm doing whatever else, and I've already made my money within this, within a certain amount of time. Also, like I said,
5.3 miles.
if you were a real straight go-getter, just imagine you working a 3-hour route, 3.5-hour route, finishing in an hour or two, and then going do another gig. You turn on DoorDash, you turn on Uber Eats, you turn on Uber Lyft, turn on Spark, right? And then you go do some of those. So that same 3 to 4 hours you had scheduled to do one gig, you done squeezed in two, and then whatever you made from the second one is just extra. You wasn't even planning on getting that. You see what I'm saying? So that's really like maximizing your time. But once again, if you enjoyed the video, any updates, any tips, tricks that I had, anything, strategies I think of, I'm gonna bring to y'all. We all trying to get to this bag. We all trying to, bridge this gap with gig work. And, I really appreciate the support. If you could like, share, subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. Let's keep this thing going. Keep me in the algorithm so I can keep bringing this to the people. And until the next time, bakers, I will holla at y'all.
She said take your time.